Hey everyone, this is Future Justin after completing the fast. Before we start the video, I just wanted to give you an idea of why I decided to do this because I know at first glance it might seem, dangerous, over the top, stupid, really challenging, and that's exactly the reason why I wanted to do it. But for real, because it seems so challenging and difficult but doable, because as we all know, you can survive more than a few days without food, uh, that's really what got me so interested in it. I knew that if I could do this, I would have a greater perspective on what's possible for me. And as cliche and grandiose as that might sound, it's true. It just made sense to me. Like it clicked. So once I was interested, I started researching extended fasting, and I was surprised at just how good it was for your health. Things like reduced inflammation, decreased insulin sensitivity, even potentially increasing your lifespan. I just had to ask, like, what's happening inside your body during an extended fast?
So essentially, what happens is after several hours of each meal, we've got a drop in glucose levels, drop in insulin levels, and our body starts to activate its resources to keep the glucose levels and energy levels at the same level. And that involves pretty much self cleansing, right, if you will. So, pretty much everything that is in your bloodstream starts being used. Your body activates, mobilizes lipids, mobilizes glycogen, and starts, unfortunately, mobilizing uh, protein. It's hard to say what's the timeline, but all these things have been mobilized. And actually, I know for sure that some people are talking about having elevated, say, LDL cholesterol and other things that they are happening just because of this activation, mobilization of lipids. So our body starts actually releasing lipids from the fat storages, and that might result in some transient elevation of blood lipids. But uh, I believe that this thing, if you manage to go past 10, 12 hours, they follow in several hours, so somewhere between 12 hours and 18, 20, 23 in my case, uh, your body is actually cleaning itself up. And that would be something that I guess we can call autophagy. And the whole idea is that our body just like eats anything that is not necessary. So it's like all our cells have some debris in them. There are some dead cells, there are some dead like molecules, particles, organic molecules that can be mobilized, burnt, transformed into something. And I think that was the reason why this gentleman received the Nobel Award for that.
I knew this was something I wanted to do, and I was confident I could do it alone, but I also knew it would be a lot easier if I had someone to do it with me. So I called the only person I knew that was crazy enough to voluntarily not eat for 3 days, knowing that he had done it for 2 days before.
Yeah, it's super weird because like the time I did it before, like I kind of woke up and I realized I'm like, oh, like I haven't eaten for like 15 hours, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do like a 2 day fast, and then like,
Love it.
so
Love it.
yeah, like it was kind of spontaneous the last time I did it, and like I wasn't actually hungry the first day at all.
Oh,
Like it only hit me the second day.
okay.
So, so why are you fasting?
Oh,
It was the
um,
hard question.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's good. Okay. Okay, partly be because it's something hard, and I've been getting into those things where you think, it's, you know, a year ago me would think like this is impossible. You can't do that. And most people, well, okay, everybody I've talked to about this, aside from you, thinks it's like stupid and, extreme and all of that. But that's kind of the cool part about it is that it is really extreme, but it's something that we can definitely do. I'm trying to force myself to think about it because I feel like a lot of these difficult things that we go into, you try not to think about it during the process. And like for me, I'm trying to think of putting myself, let's say like day 2, where I haven't eaten in a full day, and now this is my second full day where I know that by the end of the day, like there's no food coming. I think that's gonna be it's gonna be hard mentally. I think getting over that point and like consciously thinking about that. Like yes, like I almost don't want to think about it and just like deal with it in the moment, but it's probably better to at least try to think about that. Do you have like a strategy in place for if you get really hungry.
I was just gonna like power through the hunger.
Yeah,
Just to, hopefully it goes away, you know.
yeah, for sure.
Because like it definitely comes in waves. Like you won't be hungry like to the extreme like all day. It's
Right.
gonna be like, you know, you're super hungry and then like it will fade away. You won't even be hungry, and like
Yeah.
you wouldn't have like you won't eat anything all day, and you'll be like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, why am I not hungry? But then it'll come back again the next day, and then
Okay, yeah. Now equipped with a friend to do this with and some advice, I was ready to start. I had one last supper before fasting for 72 hours. I also decided to track how hungry I was and how much energy I had on a scale of 1 to 10 every single hour I was awake during this challenge, and I'll include graphs of those for each day throughout this video. Hey everyone, so just an update. I just had my dinner, as you can see here, somewhere. And from this point forward, I'm going to be going 3 full days without food. So tomorrow morning, I'll give you another update. Tomorrow evening, and I'll just do that every day, the morning and the night, to give you an update on where I'm at. So wish me luck. So this is the morning of day one. I'm just starting. It's about 8:15. I usually would have eaten breakfast around half an hour ago. I'm pretty hungry. I still have 3 more days to go, so it's mostly psychological at this point. Just trying to grasp the fact that I'm gonna not eat tonight. I'm not gonna eat tomorrow, and then the next day I'm gonna eat at dinner time. So I don't have to go through the whole day without eating, pretty much. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to think about it, but I'm trying to make sure that I do, because I I can't just like not think about it and pretend like it's not happening. Like I need to be thinking about the fact that what's going on in the next few days, because I'm doing it. I'm doing this, right? So yeah, just a quick update. I'll come back to the camera tonight around dinner time just to see how I'm feeling then. I feel like I'm gonna be really hungry around dinner time today. Um, but I'll just see how it goes. So I'll talk to you then later. Hey everyone, so this is day 2 of the fast, so I'm officially 36 hours in now, and I'm feeling really good. I'm a little hungry. I've been pretty consistently hungry, but nothing too bad, right? There's been some spikes, but nothing really severe. And I know I forgot to record this last night, but last night I was feeling good too. I had I had some salt for dinner, right? Because like getting your electrolytes up is necessary. And salt doesn't have any calories or anything. Like it doesn't break a fast. It's just beneficial to your health, because you're drinking a lot of water, right? A lot of the times, even normally, I find when I'm hungry, it's sort of just that I'm dehydrated a little bit, right? I need some water, so I've been drinking a lot of water. That sort of helps to, suppress the hunger a little bit. And when you're drinking that much water, it is more important to get more salt in. So last night was good. Yesterday was good. Again, there's a couple spikes of hunger, but overall, like I'm feeling really good, quite energetic. I don't feel, I'm thinking about food a lot, right? Like kind of daydreaming about it a little bit, and I have to stop myself. And of course, I'm going on YouTube and social media, whatever, and I'm really noticing, I'm getting recommended videos like 6,000 calories full day of eating, like bodybuilder, or 150-hour chocolate cake, and it's just covered with, oh my god, chocolate and everything. So I'm being tested. I was offered creme brulee last night, had to decline, and I've been getting weird sort of cravings for random food. Like I have blueberries in my fridge, really want those. I thought about getting sushi, like that sounds amazing. But other than that, like I guess I'm halfway through now. If I'm trying to do this for 3 days or 72 hours, 36 hours in, so feeling really good so far. And yeah, like not low energy. I don't feel like sick or anything. I honestly feel really good and quite normal. So yeah, I'll give you guys another update tonight. Hopefully I don't forget. And yeah, I'll see you then. Later. Hey everyone, so this is the night of day 2, so I'm 48 hours into this fast. Today was quite a bit more rough than day one. Day one I was, had pretty good energy, felt pretty good throughout the day, and today energy was pretty low. It wasn't even necessarily that my hunger was super high throughout the whole day. Definitely still hit peaks every now and again, but it was just my energy. Like I didn't have it. I went for a run in the morning. I did my handstands in the morning, but then throughout work, it wasn't there. And the weird thing became, I guess it's not that weird, but I was really sort of like fixated on food. I was thinking about it a lot during the day, and again, it wasn't because I was so hungry. I was just wanted food. I don't know. It was just like my brain telling me, like, "Hey, dude, this stuff is still important. Maybe we should still have some of this, right?" So I was thinking about what I was gonna make tomorrow when I break my fast. I was when I got home, I was watching videos like Gordon Ramsay making the perfect burger, this and that. So that was a thing. And then also a few hours ago, I don't know, I was kind of developed this pain in my sort of esophagus kind of area, I guess. When I drink water, kind of hurts. Not sure what that's about. Maybe it could have been some of the black coffee I had earlier. Maybe it was too hot and I'm a little burn. Couldn't tell you. I'm no doctor, but yeah, that's what it's like so far. So yeah, 48 hours in, 2/3 of the way there. So I'm really excited for tomorrow to eat. Not gonna lie, it's not easy going 2 days so far without food, but I'm still happy I'm doing this. I mean, I can quit whenever I want, but it's not too bad, and I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. So I'll talk to you in the morning later. So I really like cooking, and a big part about it for me is making the food look as good as it tastes. Oftentimes, I'll literally sketch out ideas of things I want to make. I'll see if I can find some pictures to put up on the screen. And so during this challenge, that was always going on in my head. I was thinking about, delicious foods and how I'd prepare them. And a lot of times I had to like stop myself because I was making myself so hungry and, what's the word? Sad. Hey, so this is day 3. It's the morning. I'm 60 hours in with no food. I have 12 hours to go. I'm feeling good so far. I'll see how I'm feeling throughout the day. I find the mornings are fine, and then at least yesterday started to lose energy throughout around lunchtime. So we'll see if that holds up today, but I'm so excited to eat tonight. I was thinking about food all of yesterday, and I've been pretty fine this morning, but yeah, I'm just ready to eat. I know what I'm gonna make. I'm really excited. So yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling throughout the day, and I guess I will talk to you guys later today, right before or right after I eat. Later.
But yeah, um, I'm gonna have my main course in like 2 hours or so.
Oh, what are you gonna have then?
Um, I think my parents are gonna make some chicken wings.
Oh, wow, that sounds really good. I just went to Walmart after work. Bro, I got like stuff I never would have got normally. Like I just had no willpower. I didn't even care. I was like I'm buying all this junk stuff, but I don't care. Like it's it's fine. Everything's fine. I got like
So what are the goods?
so I got like frozen chicken wings, honey garlic. I got like a frozen mac and cheese that I know from experience before is really good. Got like I got some beef jerky. Um, oh yeah. I got like chocolates, man. I got like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I got oh my god, just like all that kind of stuff. I spent $90. Some of it was legit food. So yeah, yesterday was the worst for me. Today, I was really doing fine until like 11:30 or so. So like that's 5.5 hours in the morning, where I was feeling like really good. I was listening to music on the drive to work, and it was like the best it just sounded like the best music ever. It was really weird. Yeah, I feel like half of this was physical, like dealing with the physical aspects, and then the other half was just psychological.
I
Personally,
also I also didn't like consume any like salts or like potassium or like um, magnesium today
oh,
because I just like sort of figured if I eat later, then I just like have all those vitamins. But like maybe if I took some of those supplements in the morning, I'd feel like a lot better throughout the day.
yeah, it could be. I took them for the first time in the morning today, so I don't know if that contributed to my like feeling well most of the day. You kind of get over the point where like hunger is super uncomfortable, right? Especially like after this. But I mean, like once you kind of like accept that it's there, it's not like it's really not that bad. So once again, the reason I decided to do this was because it's challenging and I knew it would challenge my ideas towards food and hunger. I've always been somebody who, anytime I know I won't have access to food for a while, I'll, pack up the granola bars, or fruit, or whatever it might be, because I really hate hunger. And obviously, hunger is not a comfortable feeling or anything. But for me, I always had like a small level, I guess, anxiety towards it. If I didn't have food and I knew I wasn't gonna have food for a bit, and I was hungry, I would definitely describe the feeling as anxious. I know some of you might resonate with that. I guess maybe some of you are thinking, "Bro, it's just hunger. Like it's not that big of a deal." But that was my experience. And after the challenge, even weeks after, I've noticed that I have a lot more confidence with food. I know that might sound silly, but it's how I've been feeling. I'm okay with being hungry. In fact, it's almost comfortable now. It's kind of weird to like say these things because it kind of doesn't make sense. But yeah, like I mean, I just feel comfortable being hungry, and I have the confidence knowing that if I don't eat for the next 3 days, I'll be okay. And during the challenge, I developed a sort of appreciation for food, the kind of like fondness that can only come from going 3 days without it, right? Something that you've had your whole life, obviously. You sort of get a new perspective on it. I sort of vowed during the challenge that I would never eat mindlessly again, right? Because for me, I'll watch like a show or YouTube or something most of the time while I eat. And that really doesn't give you a chance to be mindful while you're eating it. You don't really get to experience the food as much as you would otherwise. And I knew that after the challenge, I was pretty unlikely to stay with that mindset. I mean, this is a habit of watching something while I eat that I've built up throughout most of my life, right? So I knew that a 3 day fast isn't really going to change me that fundamentally. And a few weeks later, after sort of taking a step back and thinking about it some more, well, for one, I definitely haven't stuck to that, right? I'm already back in my ways of watching something while I eat and not even being mindful of it at all. And maybe to a lot of you, that's not even a problem. It's certainly not a problem. I just personally think that after going through that and experiencing not eating for that long, I do sort of want to enjoy the food more. So I've been sort of working on that. We'll see how that goes. And with that, thank you so much for watching. This really was one of the harder things I've done. If you have any ideas for other like challenges or ideas for me to do, or maybe we could both do them together, that'd be really fun. So just shoot me a message or leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking. I'd really recommend doing this. Maybe start out with something a little shorter first, like an intermittent fast or even just like a 1 day one. And if you have any health conditions, like certainly talk to a doctor first, especially anything concerning your blood sugar, because fasting would reduce your blood sugar. And if, say, you have diabetes or something and you're taking insulin, that could be catastrophic. So if you're unsure at all, just talk. I think I'm supposed to tell you to talk to a doctor anyways. But yeah, well, this isn't medical advice. Take this warning from Dr. Sam before you go, if you decide to do this. Later. I was about to drink my mic. Why are you still here?
I just want to say one thing. That since I'm a medical doctor, I have to warn people. There is. I said that we're supposed to withstand that. There is a couple of categories of people who should not do this,
Okay.
or not do this,
Okay.
not do this,
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
or should do it with like in a very direct communication with their doctor. Some people who have, say, type 2 diabetes, or even type 1, people who have taken insulin, people who have taken any kind of sugar lowering drugs, they should not try this kind of things without talking to their doctor. For obvious reasons, because their sugar levels will drop naturally, but also they are taking some sugar lowering drugs, and these medications, or like insulin, they will drop their sugar levels to a certain level that might be actually then pass beyond dangerous. It's just dangerous, and sometimes it can be lethal.